Jets and the Denver Broncos.
Damn, nigga, what's up with your settings? Come on, man.
Is your volume coming through the TV?
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And as we see so frequently here in Colorado, that one over the end line, so it'll come out to the 25. Jet sweep to start the drive. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. That's a pickup of 11 and a first down on their first offensive play.
Well, I sure wouldn't be surprised if we see more of this as this game goes on, because we know they like to use their wideouts either on quick throws or on jet sweeps like what we just saw there. And to say that that one worked well, partner, that's stating the obvious.
So from the 36 now, first
The
and 10.
niggas you've been playing, they've been straight, or they've been kind of ass. Oh yeah, no, that's what somebody else said too. Said he was in a dogfight with them.
Through one tackle there to pick up about 3. Second down coming up.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out.
Sheesh.
And they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him
Oh,
to
you
go.
didn't win it?
A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
3 yards on that last carry.
I
Here's
thought
second
somebody
and
said
7.
you won.
They run once more with Taylor. Nowhere to go that time.
Come on.
He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
A nickel set defensively for the Broncos here on third down. Tannehill now to throw. To the right side, complete to Taylor. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A 14-yard gain for Indianapolis and also move the sticks.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 46. Here's Tannehill.
Oh, come on, Tannehill.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test him early. But it proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
Bro, your mic sound crazy. I can't even hear you. Keep that shit funky.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now a play fake, and it's Tannehill. Got a man. It's complete to Jelani Woods. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone.
Okay, you're like a speed boost to give there, like, huh?
The pick up there.
A breakout season at the University of Virginia helped elevate Jelani Woods to day 2 of the draft and a new home in Indianapolis. A terrific athlete. Went to college as a quarterback at Oklahoma State before migrating to the tight end position. The Colts have got to be pretty happy having him in that spot and making plays like the one we just saw.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So, as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for? Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
4 yards the pickup, first down.
And Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does? It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. On first down, Tannehill. Look at end zone, and he's got his man. It's Woods. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown.
A little dry.
The early lead as they're on the board.
I like it. I like it.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Sanchez now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. Here comes Darius Phillips out of the end zone.
Oh, that's on me.
Good looking return set up here. Running room at the 50. Look out. And he'll return this one all the way.
Oh, I almost tripped.
Well, you gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Bobby Okereke making that tackle.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs. Run some plays, run some clock. Allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
They were terrific in the win over Tennessee.
Come on with it, fellas.
What stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on third down. Throwing is Wilson.
That's on me.
He's got a 6'5" receiver. That's Tim Patrick. And he will have the Broncos first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Funny things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big third down pickup to keep their drive alive.
Now we give up the middle to Williams. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched him more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
A couple of veterans, Wilson to Sutton there for the Bronco first. With these run-pass options, we often talk about a good quarterback and running back. Well, having a talented wide receiver helps also.
Yeah, even coming in third in the discussion, sometimes that means he really should be first, because all you want to do is get the ball in their hands and let them make the big plays downfield.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Now they'll run off tackle with Gordon. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. Shaquille Leonard in there to blow that play up.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Now Wilson. And this is
easy money.
Intercepted. Picked up by Kenny Moore.
Why did I come
Colts are
out
gonna
the
take
end
over
zone?
once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw something away on that snap. And
Good shit,
let's face it, as
fellas.
we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away and could cost them a ball game?
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there. It's second down.
Yeah, that was tough.
Early in the game, but they've already tried to establish him not just as a runner, but as a receiver as well. Didn't happen there, but I wouldn't be surprised at all to see them try again shortly.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Right.
Naeem Hines, his first carry. And a short pickup here as he'll get across the 10 to the 11-yard line. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Yeah, just a little bit, and I like it though. I like that big body receivers actually mean something.
They come up to the line of scrimmage. Throwing on 3rd down, Tannehill. And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety. So they go with the empty set, and that's the risk you run right there. Nobody was there to protect.
Well, you know, most offenses have audibles, and they've changed plays when they see certain sets. A lot of defenses do the exact same thing. You go to an empty back set, they bring pressure. And boy, did it pay off in this case.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
But what was the score?
Onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend. But you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. And know what they say, those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Wilson. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
On 3rd down, Wilson. And this is caught by Williams. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark it down at the 49. Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards.
This one was all about clearing space for this play to work, because he's got to get to his right and then angle his way up the field. And a really pretty throw to put it on him and create the big play downfield.
Up the middle, it's Williams. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line.
Come on, Joe. Time to buckle down.
But still over 40 yards between the two. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 36. They go play action now. Wilson. Albert Okwuegbunam, the intended target. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taking them no time at all to get down here. And now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Melvin Gordon. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. It's a jet sweep. Wilson with a little pop pass. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line.
Let's go.
Well, I think the hope is, with a touch pass like that, maybe you catch the defense off guard, but they were all over that one.
And it is the kind
That's
of
all user too.
That works better against certain defenses, and this clearly was the wrong one to run into. Really nice job getting him down behind the line of scrimmage.
On 3rd and goal, Wilson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, it's been a tough go for him. These guys have been driving down the field, but defensively, once they got their backs to the goal line, turned up the pressure, that's going to lead to a 4th down. Well played.
The kick by McManus is good. So add 3. All total, back to the safety. It's a 5-point swing. That could have turned out much worse.
Well, you don't want to say no harm, no foul, but I do believe you're right. A 9-point swing hurts. 5 points, much more manageable, especially in a tight
impressive
game like this.
Yeah, nah, it be getting a little crazy sometimes trying to keep niggas in here, but yeah, we got it to work. This shit running smooth right now too. I'm happy.
The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive.
It's because we got niggas on reserve that want to get in.
Into this Thursday nighter, how easy is it when you're on a roll to stay on a roll, given the quick turnaround?
Well, you would think it'd be pretty easy because everyone's locked in practice and meetings because everyone feels good about themselves. And for coaches,
like, come on, man.
Don't add too much. Don't worry about game plans as much as players. So look at your play sheet and think, give it to the guys who play best, and don't worry about the rest of it. Not a lot of running room there, not a place to make a cut and kind of exit out because they had everything bottled up. Looked to me like the linemen were taking on their blocks really well and giving up no creases.
2nd down, another run with Taylor. And he'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
They'll try and run for the 1st with Taylor. It's a gain of a yard, and the Colts are going to have a 1st.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? It looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Throw left side complete. That's Hines. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Tannehill.
Come on.
Intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And the Broncos will take over possession here up at the 44. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. If there's any type of a missed throw or maybe the ball's tipped
I can't believe you got that off.
bodies in the area, an interception can result. That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Now they run from the gun with Gordon. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
From midfield now, here's Wilson. Got a man, it's
Come on, you got to drop that.
They're down, but not before getting us inside the 30. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. So head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now Wilson on first down. That's out to the flat for Gordon. Down inside the 10. Touchdown.
That's on me.
His first touchdown of the year. And the Broncos have taken the lead. Oh, I was just about to say he hadn't missed an extra point all season, but there it is. His first miss, no good. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. From the 50, it's Tannehill. A throw on the money there to Doolin. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Another first down there as this one goes for 25.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Looking left side, and it's complete. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line.
Oh, what?
He's trying to protect his quarterback's blind
I thought they
side.
called that on you for sure.
You have one job over there. Make sure that man does not get hit. So if you have to
Bro,
hold occasionally,
that's
do so
wild.
because they don't catch all of them. This time they did.
Oh, that's wild.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty.
They just hold me.
To throw is Tannehill. He'll get this one complete there to Pittman. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. From the red zone now, Tannehill. He finds Taylor, complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, second and 2.
I feel like I tripped for not scoring right there.
Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Ball at the 6 here as they work with a 2nd and 2. Out of the gun, Tannehill.
Oh, what the fuck? Oh, yeah, PI.
Intercepted. Picked off by Kareem Jackson.
Yeah, they caught it.
And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So that PI call,
they ain't gonna give me no time. They not gonna give me no time.
Unless there's another defensive penalty.
I mean, it's 4 points. Okay.
The final shot here before the break. Tannehill a throw out wide that's complete. And he gets it into the end zone with no time left in the second quarter as they take the lead. Big decision there. They say forget the field goal and go for it, and it pays off.
I wonder who was in the ear of the head coach on this one. Did he make this call on his own? Or maybe the analytics coach got involved. And a lot of times you talk about that all week before the game. Hey, for in certain situations, analytics actually says do it this way.
I can't believe I gave up the safety.
And it paid off for them in a really nice way.
Cashing in there on the final play of the first half. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis.
It's the Patriots. I guess it's technically a few of us because I got commissioner duties.
It'll be the Broncos getting the football first in this second half as they trail, and we are back under.
I really don't try to be on no commission shit. I just
now from the end zone.
Do the trade shit.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Oh, yeah.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Well, out of the locker rooms here they come. Their first drive of the third quarter. And, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, but we got a tight one set up to be a very entertaining second half.
And as we know, partner,
trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore.
Oh, that's on
and a
me.
terrific return there. They're finally able to corral him down near the 11-yard line.
Like, get to the crib.
First play of the third quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this third quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that
Great
list.
play.
Not at all. And you come out of the locker room trailing.
Let's go. That's what we need
out of half.
Crucial.
First and 10, Taylor now. And it's a fumble.
No fucking way.
Been a costly mistake, but as it turns out, they keep possession.
You can't give away these types of
way.
opportunities in the red zone. And I'm sure that was flashing through his brain as the ball escaped his hands. Fortunately for him, able to get picked up by his team, fumble recovered. They still have an opportunity deep in the red zone.
up the middle. Here's Taylor. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Jonathan Taylor with his 6th
I almost missed the fucking
touchdown
hole.
on the year. And the Colts are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
It's a good thing I used to be RB1.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And his
Bert, did you ever play some running back, or you was always a... Did you ever play running back, or you was always a slot nigga? Yeah. Yeah, did you ever play running back, though?
Sanchez
did you ever play running back?
Away following the touchdown.
Oh, okay.
Phillips now from the end zone.
Hey, what's going on?
And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25.
Why are these niggas trying to crisp some shit? Bullshit.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Now this offense trying to change the script here a little bit, CD. Trailing on the scoreboard, and the last time out on the very first play of the drive, they threw that interception.
And you definitely saw his coaches, teammates come over to him on the sideline, tried to help him shake it off, because in this game, his team is down right now. So it's important to make sure you get some confidence back for both the quarterback and the entire offense. Otherwise, those mistakes could continue to pile up.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Now it's Wilson. He'll get that complete to Albert O.
Okay.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Give him 14 yards there and a Denver first down.
But whenever you call and run the hitch route, a lot of times that ball's got to be in the air before the receiver even turns around. That's a result of throwing it so many times in practice. Is really a timing route. Make sure that ball's out of your hands, and oftentimes the receiver turns around, and there's the ball. Nice completion there.
Oh, that got to be a pig.
It's knocked away and incomplete.
Perfect example of the kind of attitude you have to play defensive back in the NFL. You want to be the only defender around, and you want them to challenge you. And on that play, he came through.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Here's a give up the middle. It's Gordon. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
There's Wilson to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
Okay.
And a pretty nice tackle.
Some motherfucking ass on the ground.
Free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. They'll run for it. It's Gordon.
And I missed.
And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on.
Oh my gosh, I gotta make that
They might
play.
throw the football with a little chunk that they had remaining on 4th down, but they ran it, they got it.
And the reason they were able to get it done, he ran that play with conviction, didn't he? Understood he would get a little bit of help from his friends up front, but it was really on him to go ahead and make the power move and get it done, and that he did.
That's complete. It's Greg Dulcich. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 23 yards, the final tally.
Well, terrific story as Greg Dulcich began.
Look at Russell standing in there making these throws, boy.
Each and every season. Really stretches the field, average over 17 yards per catch his last 2 years.
And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Kenny Moore. And the Colts are going to get the football here as the
Thank
ball
you
will
for taking that
come
chance.
to the 20. Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and
Yeah, and
unfortunately
you did not
for
need
them,
to.
it
You
turned
did
out
not
to
need
be
to take your
bust.
chance on that right
they're
there.
feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
Now a deep ball going to be caught here near midfield. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. Charles, you talk so much about
gotta know when to
change
take the
plays.
chances.
There's one right there. You get the turnover, and boom, hit him with a big one.
The defenses plan for this all the time. They work on it in practice. But in the middle of the game, when that quick change takes place, oftentimes guys aren't as focused as they need to be.
Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor with his second touchdown of the game, number 7.
Nah, your shit was flowing smooth. You getting too anxious at that red zone.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
Like both your red zone picks, you did not need to run those plays or take those shots.
Phillips now from the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. As this offense takes the field against CD. Remember last drive, they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception. So we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now.
Oh yeah, how you like that?
Oh,
okay.
And we'll see if the
Not the free form, but you don't really know how to use it. You said.
More interesting here in this second half. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Wilson toward the sideline, and look at that.
Damn, that's
catch.
a dot.
Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down.
This nigga Russ. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This nigga Russ really going crazy.
17-point deficit.
Pressure in his face.
Situational football right now. I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 23 yards on the play.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do? You got to come down from it.
Yeah, this is a good time.
Take some
Yeah,
easy
bad.
patience.
Interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. They'll give to Williams, running right. And he'll bring this one inside the 35. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
And that is caught.
Come on.
Denver. Cortland Sutton, his second touchdown of the season. And the Broncos are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter. This time, the extra point up and good. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give the Colts 13 yards and a first down. One quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. On the counter, it's Taylor. And he'll just plow right.
Damn, I fucked up. And just like that, I think he out the zone.
2nd and 10. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it. And the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open.
Yep, and just like that, he out the fucking zone.
Sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz,
damn,
you're
I'm
actually
done.
trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
On 2nd down, it's Taylor.
How this nigga get up? What the
And
fuck?
the defense on him quickly there as they stop him at the 40 for a gain of just 2.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
The Colts on 3rd down. They've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Now Tannehill. Nowhere to go here.
Like, bro, that's not a fucking fumble.
And it's a terrific return here as he's going to have him set up with a 1st and goal right at about the 6-yard line.
Partner,
They love it.
It was over. I mean, they had control, had the
They
football,
fucking love it.
and the defense had to make a play in order to keep them in the game. That's exactly what they did.
And now that door ajar, 2-score game, so hold on here, not down in the 4th. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he gets halfway there
They
from the 6
fucking
to
love
the
it.
3 on a gain of 3.
I think they want to start getting back into this game.
They just love keeping games close. Like, my niggas running wide the fuck open. And I just can't get the ball out.
2nd and goal. Wilson. And he's going to be dropped back at the 15-yard line. That's Shaquille Leonard, the linebacker who got in and dropped him to the turf.
I remember throughout my career hearing defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. Well, they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. Here's Wilson. That's checked down.
And I missed.
Touchdown Broncos.
What an idiot.
Melvin Gordon. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Broncos have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. CD, you know he's got great options of wide receiver, tight end, but there he looks to the backfield, and it results in a touchdown.
I love how you laid that out. So many options. You made me forget about some of the ones that you should be covering. And they made them pay with that one, didn't they? You forget about the guys in the backfield. They're eligible, too.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. On a return from his end zone, Rodgers. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line.
Hey, good shit by you. Good shit by you, because I was out. Good shit by you.
The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. Now, Charles, of course, you got to remember, last possession they fumbled. It led to a touchdown. 1-score game here. Got to be careful.
And this is where coaching and training really comes into play, doesn't it? What does everyone say after an error? Next play, move on, next drive. That mantra has to come to the front. They've got to take care of business right here and act like the last series just didn't happen.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Now Tannehill. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Multiple players getting home for the 1-yard sack. And for the defense, their 3rd sack of the game.
That number tells you that they're starting to put it together with their defensive game plan. They're starting to feel pretty good about what the offense is doing, bringing the pressure at the right time, and putting the quarterback on the ground.
from the gun on third down. Tannehill. And this one complete to Doolin. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That one goes for 24 yards.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there, because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that last completion.
Throw left side here, complete to Campbell. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. On the draw is Taylor. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. As we get late in this one, is altitude a factor for a visiting team in Denver? Is that something that's overplayed?
No, it's real, and I know a lot of the visiting teams like to downplay it because they don't want to get into the heads of their players, but you can't avoid it. As soon as you get to the locker room, you get to the stadium, they always post it in there. Welcome to Denver. Altitude 5,280 feet. The air is rare.
On 2nd and 12, Tannehill. Over the middle, it's complete. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 14. Another good reception there. The Colts on the march.
And these guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the fourth quarter. Hey.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. Tannehill now to throw. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 7 yards there on the first down screen play. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively they burn it here with 1:51 left. Second down from the 8. They can get a first down by reaching the 5. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Well, with the fumble he had earlier, we know how key keeping the football is here. That fumble earlier probably at the forefront of his mind. Just hold on to this thing.
It's also at the forefront of the mind of the guys who are trying to get the ball from him. And since they've seen him drop it on the ground before, they're doing everything possible to have him do it again. They need that turnover.
On third down, here's Taylor. 2 yards shy of the line.
Motherfucker.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball in this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise,
oh yeah,
just tee off on
what's 6 points?
Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
On fourth down, Tannehill. That's to his running back, complete.
Oh,
and he's trying to get to the marker.
Oh, shit.
I'm not sure he got there, and he did not. The Colts unable to convert here on fourth down. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their left. Wilson.
Yeah.
It's loose. It's
yeah.
fumble. And the Colts pick it up.
Yeah.
At the 3-yard line.
Yeah. Nah, you didn't see that corner coming. Yeah.
If they take the ball downfield and score, they got a chance to win the game. Instead, they cough it up. I don't think next week.
Yeah.
On the other side, no bigger time to force a turnover.
Let's go.
That small lead.
Yeah, and when you look at it from the offense's perspective, taking care of the ball. So.
And he takes it in for a Colts score.
Let's go.
Jonathan Taylor, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Colts get an important score there to extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And his
I think just one.
10-point lead. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown.
Bro, you got yards. I think you need to work on your red zone offense.
Over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Ah, shit. I feel like you was moving that bitch. Yeah, and you threw all those in the red zone, trying to force some shit.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out.
Oh, yeah.
What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, 2-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back and then score again, but they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly, then they take it from there.
Good pick up there, 26 yards. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
I'm not making before his butt, man. Like, god damn, boy, I don't feel your presence at all.
Sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Here's Wilson. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Shaquille Leonard, the linebacker. And the Colts are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys, they've been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there. Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along. If you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay. They will get 4 yards here on the first down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Damn, you got 6.
Throwing now, Tannehill.
Yeah, it's hard winning like that.
And incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Tannehill. And he comes back with one complete. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They bring pressure there on 3rd down, but this is a nice job of picking it up and making sure their guy has time to deliver the football. And they wind up getting the first down. Line of scrimmage, the 30.
Have you been having niggas ask for breakouts and shit like that? For breakouts, like to become X Factors and superstars? Or nah?
This pass caught. It's Woods. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field.
Oh, but you didn't end up getting it.
Now Tannehill. And that's going to be incomplete.
Damn.
Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up,
Well, GG's, my boy.
and made it happen for a victory.
So for the Colts, they boost their record up to a strong 4-1. And they'll get a few days to savor this one before they take on the Jacksonville Jaguars.